Good morning and happy day 5 of Vlogmas. So yep, today's sheet day. Stripped them when I had gotten up. Now I'm going to spray the mattress and let that dry a little bit, or let that dry a lot. I'm gonna try one of my things to do on my agenda today is I'm going to try to get these back windows clean. I've got to clean the front kitchen windows again so I can start putting the wreaths up and clean the front of the house windows. So, oh joy, lots to do. We were able to get a lot done. I got to get this phone emptied out to get it sent back, because they're going to give us a credit for it because I am sending it back in. And I'm going to use that fabric sheet to wipe my lint compartment out on the dryer. And I'll show you how the Christmas decor is dwindling. Here's where I'm at, what I have left to put up. Didn't get a chance to go out this weekend. We started the fire over the weekend. It was a good sized fire. Didn't want to leave that burning. So our plans are to go out sometime this week during our lunch hour and get the items that I'm looking for to do a couple of projects for this year's Christmas. The outdoor lights up yesterday. I know on the bushes because he trimmed them. It was a beautiful, warm day. So here's what I have left. And I'll show you what my kitchen's not decorated yet. I'm still working on that one black piece of furniture in there. Building it up. Look! Countertops are cleared off. I'm working on that piece of furniture down there. But I was so excited. My husband came in yesterday and you know what it had been looking like for the past several days, and he walked in and said, "Oh wow, you've been working." Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and make my breakfast. I've had my quiet time this morning, my Bible study, and get started with this day. I'll bring you along throughout the day and get started on cleaning the outdoor windows so we can go ahead and, being that it's nice and sunny out there, so we can go ahead and start hanging the wreaths. So I'm not decided if I want to get my bucket of warm water and Dawn and rinse aid and wash the windows that way again. That's my heavy duty wash. Or if I just want to take glass cleaner and paper towels and clean it. I'll let you know which I decide. Here is the backing that Ken cut out, and it's just the beadboard. And he went ahead and painted it red. So I will probably leave it red, but I do have the option, like if I wanted to run ribbon down and across, I can make it look like a package. Or if I found some stencils, I could stencil like snowflakes on it. The possibilities are endless. Just let your creativity run wild. And then I will show you, in case you don't remember or that you didn't watch that video, I will show you where this piece is going to go. And it's pretty dark in this hallway because it has the recessed lighting. However, it doesn't have any lighting right here. And we definitely need a light right here because this is where we go up into the bonus room. There's several lights that go up along the steps, the stairway, to light up the actual step. But here is where that red piece of beadboard, we're wanting to put it. And all I have to do, that board there he cut to fit this built-in. He built, and then he cut a piece of board to fit inside of this built-in, and then we wallpapered it to give the backing a different look without having to paint the backing. I didn't want to paint the backing because the finish work that he did on this, the paint job, is just spectacular, and therefore I didn't want to paint the back wall of it. So I've got to empty this out and take that backing out, pull that backing out, store that away safely, probably in the guest room closet, because I don't want to damage the wallpaper that's on there. And then we're going to push that red painted beadboard in. And we're hoping it fits, that it's not going to be too tight and it needs to be trimmed down, especially after it's been painted. He likes to get it the exact size where it will fit in before doing the finishing work. I guess you can see the route that I was going to take. My bucket of water with my Dawn rinse aid, and I did add a little bit of vinegar to this one. And this is the route that I was going to take, and I was going to get the hose pipe to pull it up on the porch here, but then I heard the popping and the sizzling, and I looked down at the fire, and it had started up a good flame again. So he doused that out, or doused it down quite a bit, so I'm just kind of keeping an eye on it today. And I have the hose pipe run down there, so I'm going to keep the hose pipe attached just in case I would have to use it, but I don't think that I'm going to. But you just want to be over cautious than under cautious when you're dealing with fire and you have so many woods around you and your neighbors. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and break out the glass cleaner, paper towels, and go that route so I can leave the hose pipe hooked up. It's several hose pipes hooked together that stretches all the way down to the fire pile. So I'm going to get my glass cleaner and paper towels and get to cleaning these windows. Let's see, it's 10:15 here. Let's see how long this is going to take me. And living out here next to the water, river on one side, creek on the back, like when you move things out like this, you do have to be aware there are going to be snakes. Well, now it is noon. What did I get done from the last time I checked in at, what was it, 10:15? I was able to get all of these windows clean here. Yay me. And oh, it is so windy out there, but it is so beautiful. It's hard for me to have to come back in when it's like this. But I cleaned the windows. I did use the glass cleaner and just a towel first, and then the second clean I used a paper towel. And then I was able to blow the porch off. I can't tell it now. And clean that window and the doors. And I've got to put the screens back in. And oh, is that a pain. Usually I leave it for Ken to do. I'll try it. But if it starts getting on my last nerve, I just say forget it. And I ask Ken if he will do it. And he does it for me. I don't think he likes it real well, but he will do it for me. Because I think it's just a pain to get in. And then I got this side done. I got all of these done, and I put 2 wreaths there on that door. I don't think we put wreaths on these back windows on this side, but on the other side, we do put wreaths on those 3 windows. Then I gotta get that screen back in, and I cleaned all this glass. And I used the blower on the porch, which you probably won't be able to tell it in another few minutes. And this area, and these 3 back windows as high up as I can reach. And then with my new ladder, I'll get to go pretty high. And then I'm gonna clean this door and that window. And then all of this area back here, all the glass will be clean. And then I do put wreaths on the outside on those 3 windows, and then on each door. And they already have the hangers up there. And these by those little suction cups with the little hook on it, and they do real well throughout the season. And that's what I hang my wreaths with, back here on these windows. And then these 2 have the hangers. I did get my ladder carried out the front here, and I have my boots and my rags and my garbage. It's actually just a Walmart bag that I'm throwing my paper towels in, and I was ready to go out and do the front porch, but when I saw just how dirty those windows are, I'm going to have a hose pipe. And right now the hose pipes are connected together to run down to the fire that he burned over, the wood pile that he burned over the weekend. I'm not a cussing woman, or at least I try not to be, but I tell you, I did get that screen back in with a little work, and I was attempting to put this screen back in. I would get it in, and then it would pop out on that furthest corner there by the rail. And so I just thought, well, I'll just, you know, take my fist and just, you know, pop it in, like bang of my hand, and my knuckles caught the brick. Ow! So yeah, now my knuckles have left a burn of, well, just one knuckle, my pinky knuckle. Scratched the skin off where my knuckle hit the brick there trying to pop that corner in, but he got the corner in. And I'm telling you, I had almost rather be in a desert with a bad case of diarrhea with no toilet paper than to have to put those screens back in. That is just how bad I dislike putting those screens in. The garbage out. Need to get the garbage bag. Fresh garbage bag in. Woohoo! And I'll share. Got those windows done. Yay! So exciting when you get a project done. Let's take a look at what's in those crates. I went ahead and brought this one in that Ken found tucked away. Let's see what we got going on down in there. Thought I was starting to clear things out. Oh, we have these 2 little trees. And yes, that was my Tommy. It's always a talking. It's not gonna want to stand up. Ah! Didn't want to stand up. It looks like another tree. Like that one. I do have 2 of those trees. Will it stand up? Yep. Thank you. These blocks are some stands that go to some pieces of Christmas decor that you'll see in the Christmas home tour that I've had. I'm gonna say at least 20 years. And that looks like it's just garland. Plastic all around it. I'll pull the bottom part out. And that's the bottom. That's the bottom of it. It's backwards, but they turn. I'll see if I can get the cord and plug it up and show you. Do you ever come across something and think that you should give it away, and then you start putting it back together and the memories start rolling, and then you think, no, I think I will just hold on to that just a little bit longer, because one day they'll get the stuff anyway. I was starting to think that I might need an engineer degree to put this thing together. I bet my grandkids could have gotten it put together like in snap time. So I think I have it together because when like this king turns with the treasure box in the purple, he has his robe, his clothes have to clear the stable there. If these two are not positioned just right, their robes will get caught on each other. And this little guy is kneeling, and then there's a light at the top. Turn it on first with these under the cabinet lights on, and then I'll turn the under the cabinets lights off so you can see how the light shines down. So yeah, this is going to be a keeper. I'm glad that he found it. And then you can turn the music completely down. You can change the songs. You heard me changing it on the back. But as you can hear, it is kind of noisy when they're moving. So y'all, I think this is where I'm going to wrap it up. Day 5 of Vlogmas. I do hope you're enjoying, and I hope you're enjoying enough that you will come back tomorrow as we venture into day 6 of Vlogmas. I appreciate you all stopping in and hanging out with me. I appreciate your company. I hope that you have felt comfortable enough to kick off your shoes and put up your feet. Enjoy your hot chocolate or your iced tea or your warm apple cider. So this is where I'm going to tell you all, until we meet again, you all take good care, and bye-bye.